Hi. Oh. What happened? Hold on. Let me figure this out. I thought the broadcast was working. I checked it. So why is printer cam on? No, don't do this to me. It was supposed to be an epic reveal. Okay, hold on. I know, thank you, thank you. Come on. Come on, just work. Ah! What's up, gamers? I got a haircut. I got the buzz cut now. Me and my brother made a buzz cut pact. Yeah, it's a little short. I've never cut my hair this short, so it's weird. I didn't go full bald. It was tempting. But I don't know. Full bald's a commitment, you know. But it's okay. We got the buzz cut. But yeah. Anyways. Probably gonna be working on Steam controller stuff. Hey MVG, what's up? Thank you for the sub. I don't know why. Confetti. I need to figure out. I think I need to have another signal for resub. It's been a while since last year, but yeah. No, this is a brand new development. I got it yesterday. So, but yeah. That's weird. I'm malding? What does that mean? But yeah, new cut. I'm not fully bald, you know, I still got hair. It'll grow back. What's up, Psycho? Yeah. But yeah, my brother did it, so I was like, well, I gotta do it now, because we made a pact. You know, we shook on it, so... What are you gonna do? Mad balding? Am I balding, guys? Now clean shave it? Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know. It's tempting to go full bald, but... Oh, balding is mad balding, okay. Am I going bald, guys? I think I'm okay for now. I don't think it's too bad. Maybe when I'm like 40, I'll need to go bald. Full hair chip on the left. Yeah, must get all bald on the right, yeah. The spectrum. Yeah, you know, it doesn't look too bad. I was like, oh, I'm gonna look terrible, but nah, it's fine. I mean, I prefer my longer hair, but this isn't like, you know, it's not a deal breaker. It's okay. Our chip looks like a chip. Yeah, he's like curved, you know? It's like a Lay's chip. Go bald, not even paying taxes yet, yeah. Man. Balding is weird. Some people have really bad bald genetics, and then I don't know. And it's like, it's weird how the genetics work. I mean, obviously if you have people going bald in your family, you're more likely to go bald. But like, it's not always a guarantee. It is literally a coin toss. Like 50% of people go bald. So it's like, you kind of don't really know. I guess it's just a waiting game. You want messy hair now? Yeah, it's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Just like, you know, sleeping in my bed and stuff, it doesn't mess up my hair, because it just can't get messed up, you know? It's too short. So it's kind of epic. But yeah. Remember combing your hair? Yeah. Yeah, I can't even brush it. Like, I brush it, but it just doesn't do anything. So. Hey, Ezra, thank you so much for the raid. Let's go. Yeah, we haven't even really gotten started on stuff. But welcome in. Yeah, we're just talking about hair. I got a buzz cut. So, because I figured I gotta try it at least once. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. We're just about to jump into things. Yeah, thank you very much for that. But yeah, how's it going? What were you up to today on your stream? All right, so as you saw in the title, we're gonna be working on some Steam stuff today. I'll show you what we got going on. Yeah, fun. I was working on refactoring my game. Oh, okay, nice. Refactoring is always pretty important. Ended up implementation of A-Star, yeah. Stuff like that happens all the time. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the speed. No, I totally feel that. There's been a lot of things like that like, there kind of is already a solution for it, but I just end up doing my own version anyways, just because I can understand it better. Made a min heap priority queue implementation in GDScript. Ah, okay, nice. That's the good thing about like making your own stuff like that, is now you have like, you can reuse these like processes and scripts for other things, right? And since you understand it so well, it's like you can take little bits out and move them around really easy, which is always really nice. I find myself doing that a lot with Starground. Like whenever I work on any other little minor game, I'm like, I've done this before, and I can just copy this over and modify a little bit, you know? That's one good thing. Because I think it's a lot harder to do that with like plugins and stuff, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry, let me read everything else. Prop Z, welcome in. I say embrace the bald. Yeah, no, I agree. It's been a while since I've been able to catch one of your streams. Now it feels like I've jumped to an alternate timeline. Yeah. No, that's fair. Got a haircut today. I'll mess with him like this. Yeah. Hope you have a good stream. Gotta get going. Sounds good. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah, have a good rest of your night or day. We're gonna jump into stuff right now. So, as you guys know, Starground got reviewed for Steam Deck compatibility, and it's playable, but there's just some minor things that we have to adjust. So what I want to do right now is get the Steam keyboard set up for controller and for Steam Deck. I don't think it's going to be that hard, but yeah. They have a whole text input keyboard thing. And with the Godot Steam, we can integrate that really easily. I think it's literally just a function call, and then that's it. So, we'll see. Hopefully it's not that bad. And then we're also going to have to work on some text sizing for the Steam Deck. Luckily, they do specify which things, thank God. So they're saying the in-game button glyphs in the tutorial and for chat. So, that's not going to be that hard. Basically, I'm just going to have sort of a check when we first load up the game to see what device we're on. And then we can check like, hey, we're on the Steam Deck, so let's make the text bigger, you know? Just doing some like customization for the small screens. So yeah, that should be pretty much it. So let's start the keyboard stuff. Let's go to the main menu. That's where most of the keyboard stuff is. So I have this script on a lot of these labels. If we go into one of these here. Oh yeah, actually it's kind of been moved out. If we go to the customization menu, it should have it in here, right here. So this script is the virtual keyboard thing. I created my own virtual keyboard, but we can do it with Steam. So basically, if we click on it, now I think we can just say Steam dot floating show floating gamepad text input, I think is what we want. Opens a floating keyboard over the game. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So this is set up so it doesn't cover it. Activates a big picture text input dialog. I think this is what we're gonna want. This is the big one. So show gamepad. So there's two types, I guess. There's a floating one, which is just like a small one, like above where the text box is, and then there's just a full screen one. So we're just gonna mess with this one for now. Because I think that's what we want on Steam Deck. Let's see. On-screen keyboard. Just provides the floating. Okay. Then they also said saving and loading doesn't trigger the on-screen keyboard. So that's what we need to modify. So let's see, what arguments do we need to pass in here? Input mode. This is all just going to be normal. Steam.gamepad text input mode normal. Line input mode. Gamepad text input line mode. This one's going to be a single line. This is too many characters. Let's just do this. What is normal? 0. So 0, 0. Description, maximum text, and preset text. The description, maximum text, which is going to be how much it is for this one, which is 100. I think for the spin. And then preset text, which by default is just going to be whatever the text of this node is, which is text. So we'll see what happens there. I'm just gonna save this, and then we're going to open it up on controller. So I have my nifty little controller here. Thank you for the hydrate, Saiku. I appreciate it. I'm drinking my blue today. I think blue is one of the core amino acids. I'm sunburning my back and shoulders. Oh yeah, that sucks. Gotta wear sunscreen, man. I always wear sunscreen because if I don't, my neck, like back here and stuff, always gets really burnt. Getting water so it grows back. Yeah. You're drinking clear today? Let's go. The UK is not prepared for 20 plus C. It's not even that hot, but I know for the UK that's got to be pretty crazy. All right, let's turn on the controller. Oh, do I have to relink my controller? Bluetooth. Let me do that. Bluetooth is turned off. Ah, okay. Oh. It's connected. Now my game's frozen. Let's wait a second. Okay, let's close it. Let's retry. I think I'm gonna have to have some kind of signal that connects to this when it's done, so that I can like set the text back. So we're gonna have to do that. Here it's getting colder and colder, but not out of nowhere. You can wake up one day and it's sweating hot. Yeah. Yeah, that's like kind of what it's like. Well, honestly, the weather here right now is kind of nice. It's been like just 60s, 70s, which in Celsius, guys, is around 15 to 20, which is pretty nice. But yeah, sometimes it's still dipping down really cold though at nighttime. So it's dipping down to 1 at nighttime. 15's kind of cold. Nah, to me that's like nice. That's warm. That's like a nice temperature. 15 degrees is my ideal temperature in Celsius, not in Fahrenheit. But I don't even mind that it gets cold at night because it's just close your window. it's kind of a blessing that it does get so cold at night because I can it's good. I can open my windows if I'm too hot. Okay, so doing that doesn't seem to do anything. Interesting. 15, I'm breaking a sweat doing nothing. Yeah. No, that's fair. 2026 is nice. That's way too hot for me. I'd start burning up. Yeah, 20 is best, yeah. I do like 15 around there is pretty nice. Okay, well, that keyboard's not opening. We are on Steam, right? Okay. So that doesn't work. It's not throwing an error or anything. It might just be because this is... I might have to do the show floating when we're not on Steam Deck. So this takes input mode, which is single line, 0. And then position, X, Y, field width, and field height. Field width and field height. Okay. So position X, position Y, width and height. So global position.x, position .y, and then size.x, size.y. We'll see what happens with that. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work either. It just doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, I know that it's receiving the input. It must be. So, I'll have to figure that out. Let's go in game and try different... Well, that's still going to be on the old keyboard system. Yeah. So many skins. Yeah, we've been adding in a bunch. We've got a couple skins upcoming, but I just need to work on them a little bit. Yeah, that one's still the in-game one. Oh, I might have to fix that. Oh, crash detected, guys. Alright. Should I decide what my custom one is soon? Yeah, feel free to. Yeah, I don't know why the keyboard isn't working. Should. Maybe I just need to restart the game. So we'll see. Yeah, it just doesn't open anything. I'm not sure why. I mean, I know that it's running that code. We can print it just to make sure. Open, open, open. But yeah. I wonder if this is like... Oh no, that should be screen coordinates since this is a control node, right? I mean, you can see it's definitely printing. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. I wish it just showed me like errors and stuff, but it doesn't. Come on, open the keyboard. It could just be an issue with the game being embedded. So let's try launching it when it's not embedded. What happened with the custom skin I got a while ago? Is it a skin or a hat? You can choose. Yeah, you can do whatever. If you want it to be a hat, I am gonna be adding hats soon, so we can try to do a hat. But skins are easy since it's already set up, so if you want it to be a skin, let me know. Okay, it's still not working. Is it just that we do have to be in big picture mode for this to work? Because that's kind of a problem. I thought this would have just worked, but I guess not. Yeah, so it's pixels relative to the game window. Okay. Finish the Steam Deck issues today. What will you do next? Probably just work more in Tephra. Maybe finish up some more enemies and also add in like a loot table room and stuff. Really my goal right now is to get this build up so that you guys can play test, and then also we can have Steam retest it for the Steam Deck, so yeah. So remember you changed between skins and hats at some point? Yeah. Well, that's why I'll just let you choose. You can choose a hat or a skin, it's up to you. So. I don't know why this doesn't work. It's too bad. I mean, maybe there's something I'm not doing right or something. I don't know, though. I'm curious to try one of these other panels, right? So, like, show remote player play together UI, just as an experiment, right? Like, is that gonna work, you know? Well, that doesn't do anything. Because maybe none of these work. Show binding panel. Show workshop EULA. Let's try this one, I guess. Okay, so that one works. So we can open the workshop EULA, but we just can't open the gamepad text. Maybe we can only do that on Steam Deck then? Or in big picture mode, maybe you just can't do it in like a regular window. Do you remember who got skins? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Lemur got the first like skin thing way back in the raffle. I don't really have it written down. I probably should, honestly, but yeah. But yeah, Lemur won that skin in the raffle. Then we had a couple others here and there. I do have them somewhere. I just need to go back through and like look at everything. But it's also kind of like don't forget to redeem your guys' skins, you know what I mean? Like it's also it's like whenever you guys are ready to do the skin, I'm, ready to go. Oh, that's kind of a bug. I have to fix that with controller. Oh no, I'm spoiling the skins. So a lot of these skins are not done. They're very experimental. Because they won't really work without hats. Yeah, this is too bad that I can't open the keyboard. I'm just trying to think of why that is an issue. I have to think about mine. Yeah, just let me know. And you can do a hat too if you want. So if you want to do a hat, let me know. I'll add that in as soon as hats are ready. I don't know what's up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like look this up, I guess, because we're setting it to, okay, mode is 0, X position, Y position, width and height, right? So I think for the spin. So I think we're doing it right. We're saying, I mean, we can just say position instead of global position, but I don't think it matters. Position X, position Y, size X, size Y. That literally should be it. And it's on our text box, so it should be okay. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to look this up, I think. Probably gonna go with a hat, because I'm not that far from redeeming a skin. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, Ryan, what's up? Welcome in. Godot Steam. Keyboard. I don't really want to have to run a separate file underneath. Well, that's like maybe before even Godot Steam existed. I might have to look on the Discord server because I'm not really seeing anything in here. Haircut equals late start. I did start really late, so I do apologize about that, gamers. Just because I'm so tired, I couldn't wake up, dude. But it's okay, we're here now. UI language. I mean, this is all just the basic stuff. I mean, maybe it's just because it's not in big picture mode, which is why it doesn't work, right? So it might be fine. Maybe we just get this set up and then check if we're on Steam Deck or not, right? So maybe that's what we do. But I'm gonna have to test it, so let's go ahead, go to global. I'm gonna have another variable that's like var is on Steam Deck. Is on Steam Deck is equal to Steam dot is Steam running on Steam Deck. So that should be fine. All right, be sure to get your sleep. Well, thank you very much. Sleep 27,000. How many seconds is in 8 hours? It's probably 20,000 seconds. Yeah, okay. Man, I wish. I wish I could sleep for 7 hours, guys. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just check when we click if we're on Steam Deck, do that. Otherwise, we're gonna do the regular keyboard. And hopefully that will do what we want. If global.is on Steam Deck. I'm just gonna say global.steam deck. Why do we have to make it complicated? So let's try that. Yeah, probably. No, I usually get around like 4 hours, which I know is not enough. It's just, I don't know. Sleep is really tricky for me. It's really hard for me to go to sleep. And then also it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't value it enough. Every once in a while, like, I have to, like, catch up, you know? If I... Usually on Monday and Tuesday, since I'm not streaming, those are the days where I just zonk out and I get like a bunch of sleep. But most of the time it's not not enough. I really get a lot less or a lot more. Like I can get 2 to 4 hours one day and then another day I get 10 to 12. Yeah. Infinite sleep. Yeah. Nah, that's kind of where I'm at. I sleep for 1/3 of an hour. That'd be crazy. That wouldn't even be like... Naps just make me exhausted. There's no point in taking a nap. Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work or not. But hopefully. I mean, really the only way for me to test this, I guess, is just to load it up on my Steam Deck. Or run Starground in big picture mode, but I think either way I'm gonna have to upload the build now. Which is unfortunate. I have my Steam Deck right here. But I don't think there's a good way to like test this like live, right? You always forget how big the Steam Deck is, man. It doesn't look that big in like promotional material and stuff, but it's huge, man. It's like enormous. Like this is it versus my iPhone Max. It's way bigger. It's like an iPad. Man, I need to use this more. Come on, Steam Deck. Turn on. Is it out of battery? Could be. It's been in my drawer for months. Yeah, I bought it for testing on Starground, so... Yeah, I own a Steam Deck. Let me... Oh, luckily... I have a USB-C cable. Okay. Are we gaming now? Perhaps? Steam Deck? I think it's just not enough power. You know, there is a... Where is it? There's one that plugs into the outlet for charging. I don't know where I would have put it. It's not in the case. I don't know. I must have put it somewhere. It's freaking in that cache, yeah. Nah, not really. If I bought a Steam Deck to work on my game, I'd probably waste all my time playing games on it instead of testing, yeah. That's true. I definitely do have the most hours right now. I think I'm at 2,100 hours in Starground now. Let's go see. It's always ever increasing. I don't know where my charging cord for this one. I have to scrounge around and find it, guys. I know I have it. I mean, I know what it looks like. It has like a little Steam icon. Guys, Steam Deck and Steam Controller at the same time. Oh. Steam Controller kind of sucks, guys. Also, my Steam is broken. There we go. Mind my hours on Blender. Okay, so Starground, I have 2168, yeah. A lot of hours. Man. It's somewhere. I had it on my desktop like for a while. I don't think it's here anymore. I think I moved it away. Well, guys, I might go look for it really quick because I need to be able to charge the Steam Deck if I'm going to do what I want to do today. So I'm going to open up the burb screen and I'll be back. I'm going to be wandering around my room. So, yeah. Okay, that was a pretty short BRB. I'm back. I found it. Okay. So we're good. I knew it was somewhere around here. Yeah, I didn't expect to find it so quick. Yeah, I think like I have it plugged in with the USB-C cable, which does charge, but it's really slow. It's better to plug it into the outlet, you know. Because then it actually... Oh, right. Infinite right now. Hold on. Also, what's up, Hypnotic? How's it going? See, the dancing dude is still there? Yeah. It's been there for a while. Okay, I gotta plug it in somewhere. Will it reach from over there? Maybe. Let me just plug it in. I have a power bar under my desk, but I gotta raise up my desk. Bye. Bye, guys. I'll be back. Hi, guys. I'm back. I think you guys are going up, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, hopefully this is enough to keep it on now. Steam Deck. And those buttons do feel nice. Come on. Oh. You gonna turn on? Come on. We're gaming. Alright, now we can actually test this. I gotta figure out a way that I can, like... Can I get GitHub on my Steam Deck? Does that work? Taking longer to change the BRB screen than to find the cable? Yeah. Hey, Cosmo, what's up? How's it going? It's making noises, guys. The OLED screen on this is very nice. You kidding me? I gotta log into Steam. God, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna open up the Steam app and scan my QR code. Thank you for that, Hydrate. Give me 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, the Steam Deck is soaked, guys. I can't believe you did this. Whoa. It's crazy that it's just big picture mode, isn't it? It's so weird to have like a taskbar at the top. I have rewards? Whoa. What rewards did I get? How do I equip them? I got rewards. What do I do with them? Is it like to customize my profile? I know there's like some exclusive Steam skins you get or something. Where do you even set that stuff? Do you go to profile? Edit profile? Profile background. Oh yeah, I got all the Steam Deck stuff now. Mini profile. Theme. I didn't know there's different themes. Steel. Flint and steel. Let's do midnight, that's cool. Special profile. Interesting. Okay. Cool, guys. Big picture mode is actually pretty good unless you're connecting controller to PC and it randomly starts, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with big picture mode. I'm gonna have to update my Steam Deck. I mean, it makes sense. It's been a million years since I've loaded it up. Okay. Well, that's going. We need to figure out how I can like test stuff easily on Steam Deck though, because I hate having to export the build and then load it up on the Steam Deck. Is there a way I can just like transfer it over? Go test on Steam Deck. Let's see what other people have done. Yeah, how do I do it? Install SteamOS DevKit client. Okay. This is for Godot. Yeah. Well, this might be the way I have to do it. SteamOS DevKit client. Here we go. This product is free to play on Steam. Okay, so I think we just get it on Steam. SteamOS DevKit client. The seed client. View my library. Yeah, open Steam. View in store. Okay. I don't know how to get to it. Hey, Deflex, what's up? Yeah, I shaved all my hair off. So, I'm bald now. Okay, this is a whole... Yeah. Okay, how do I get it though? Okay, direct install link. Open Steam. Oh, there we go. Okay, put that on my SSD, boom. So then I just connect our... I think we just connect the Steam Deck via USB and then we can like point to a specific... Okay, yeah, this will be good. I just don't want to have to constantly upload it to Steam and kill the stream every time, right? So now we should have it in here. DevKit client. So now what do we do? On Windows, oh, that's just command line. Okay, connecting to the deck. Launch the DevKit tool. Oh, I could just do Wi-Fi. I'll probably do that then. It's applied. Enable developer mode. Okay. We will do that. Still updating my Steam Deck right now, but it's almost done. No, it blocked it. Oh, wow. This one time. Steam makes such great software. Yeah. Now, Steam is pretty sick. I'm somewhat of a Steam fanboy, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's nice that they make it so easy to set this up though, right? Because I see the option just right in general to enable dev mode on the Steam Deck. It's like really easy. You don't have to do any garbage. So I'm gonna restart my Steam Deck to update it. I'm gonna get 800 hours of Steam Deck dev kit. I probably will. Yeah. No, I mean, most of the time I don't really even have to test stuff on the Steam Deck. It's just very specific stuff like this. When it's a Steam Deck exclusive feature. It's like they want more games for the platform. I know, that's insane. A company actually helping developers make games for their platform instead of charging them $1 billion. Imagine. So, hey, thank you for the follow. Carly, thank you very much. Okay, well, that's just updating now. I need to get a screen protector for my Steam Deck because it's just raw right now. I don't want to scratch it. Should I do that, guys? Should I get a screen protector? Probably. Let me look at what they have. They probably also have like cases and stuff. Steam Deck case. What do they got? Yeah, they have like little silicone ones you could wrap around it. Wouldn't be the worst. Steam Deck screen protector. And I have the OLED model. So, yeah, they're pretty cheap. I'll probably grab those after because I don't want to break my Steam Deck. All right. So, Steam Deck is updated. Now we're going to go into here. I'm going to go to options. I am connected to the internet. I'm going to enable developer mode. It's on. So now what? And then settings developer. So there should be a new tab in here now. I know you guys can't like see anything I'm doing, so I do apologize. Oh, this is sick. I can do like GPU profiling and all this stuff. Oh, there's so much stuff you can do in here. It's kind of sick, guys. There's so much. Okay. So now I can just do development host pairing. So I've launched this. Yeah, so you guys can see this now. Oh, it shows my Steam Deck there. Do I just click register? Yeah. So now I just click up. Please approve. Confirm. Initializing. Whoa. All right. It's set up, guys. So that's pretty sick. So, yeah, now there's all these different folders and stuff. So I think this is where I can drop the game into to test it. So we're gonna do that. I know, it was pretty easy. It already showed up in there, right? So, okay. So yeah, I think you just do title upload. There's more instructions here on like how to actually configure it. So uploading a game build. So local folder, the base directory that contains all the files for your game. So what local folder is there? Title upload. Oh, right here. Name. Starground. Local folder. Shoot, so I can just have it like straight up in the build folder. Hold on, guys. This might be kind of cool. So I can just do this, export all right now, right? And then I think I can just point it to the build folder of Starground, and then I think it just works. I think I can just load straight from there, which is kind of awesome. So I think I can just go into here, build Linux, and now I'm gonna copy this address, right? And paste it in here. And we might be good to go. So let's save the config. I hope it's saved. Yeah, it's saved. And then now upload. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that before it was ready. Okay. Start command is missing. So what's the start command? Let's take a look at that. Maybe there's an option for debug running directly instead of having to export it every time. There might be, yeah. Can you create a placeholder image in Godot real quick and grab the color values? A placeholder for what, though? Okay, start commands. Set this to the game's binary executable. Oh. So starground.exe. Or it's different on Linux. It's starground.86. Starground.x86_64. Let's try that again. Okay. It did it, I guess. So now what? Oh, okay, I should have included that. There's Steam Deck Dev Kit, navigate to the library. Library. So let me just go look and see what I have here. If I search for, yeah, there it is, Dev Kit Starground. Let's freaking go. Create a sprite 2D, inspector, click on sprite, placeholder texture 2D. Okay, let's try it out. Sprite 2D, and placeholder texture 2D. So what is this? Oh, is it just the... Let's go. Yeah. Placeholder texture, interesting. I didn't even know that was really a thing. They changed it? Did they? I don't know. Also, I guess we need that Steam app ID thing. So I think I have that in here. I think it's at the bottom or something. Steam app ID. I'm pretty sure I had it in here. Unless I put it inside of, not here, but the actual like folder where I have my editor in. Let's see, Godot editor. Yeah, Steam_app ID. So I think we can just copy that, go back into here, build Linux, paste that in here. And then what does it have to be named? Wrong window. Steam_app ID.text. Yeah. Okay, so let's upload again. Okay. Let's frickin' boot it up and see what happens, guys. So this is what I see now here. It just shows a dev kit Starground. So let's launch. See what happens. I got signed out of Steam. Interesting. Let me sign in again. Okay, odd. I don't know what happened. Oh, shoot. It's working, guys. I'm on point 13. Check it out. Well, that's pretty epic. It wasn't really that hard to set up. Now let's see if the... Oh, yeah, guys. Check it out. Steam Deck keyboard is active. We're freaking gaming. Oh, and it works so well because it just uses, like it just emulates input. Okay, sick. Actually, it doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure why. But I'm sure we can figure that out now, so. I'll probably just have to, like, make it so the text box is, yeah, set up right. I wish I could, like, show you guys, I could screen share my Steam Deck, but I don't think I can. Also, we got an ad starting soon. My apologies, everybody. Ugh. It was just pink without the black squares? Oh, yeah. One who chose that pink as default missing texture is a genius, yeah. No, I agree. Whoa. What is that noise? Man. I use the Steam Deck more, it's kind of cool. Oh, you can do like a 2-finger typing thing? This is crazy. Well, this is going to help a lot with Steam Deck support. Awesome, dude. Okay. You can delete that placeholder now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here forever, guys. No. I'm gonna get rid of it, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was cool. I didn't even really know the placeholder image was a thing, so. Guys, Steam Deck is cool. I need to actually use it. I should freaking play some Factorio on Steam Deck, you know? Just chill. Okay, so it does open the keyboard, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Like I can't... I'm typing on it, but it's not doing anything. I wish I could show you guys what I'm seeing, but I don't think there's any good way of doing that, unfortunately. Specify in pixels. See, it says opens floating keyboard and sends OS keyboard keys directly to the game. So you'd think it'd be working, but it doesn't seem to. Maybe there's a signal for when things are input here. Right, there's methods, signals. There's probably like gamepad key pressed or something. Gamepad text dismissed. Dollar count. I'm not sure why it wouldn't be actually writing out text, because it is like focused, right? Input, gamepad slot change, IP country, join game requested. So I'm not really sure why it's not working. RIP UID 294. Yeah. Oh man. UID 294402125 was a jerk. No, he wasn't, dude. Come on. He's a legend. Well, I'm not sure why it isn't actually typing in input. This is really cool, though, that I can make this work. Yeah, I don't know what's up, though. It just isn't typing anything. Apparently what it's supposed to be doing is emulating key presses, right? But I don't think it is. So they're saying that the... I also want to take a look at the tutorial here, because they're saying that it's too small. Right? So if I create a new single-player game, let me see what it looks like. It is pretty tiny. I mean, it's not like that tiny, but I guess I could see the issue, right? It's small enough to be annoying. But I think it's good that Steam has high standards. You know, I'm not even like mad or anything. If you're gonna have your game verified for Steam Deck, then it better look good, you know? You guys here? That's probably really inaudible on the mic. I do wish I could, like, screen share this somehow, but I don't really think I can. Oh yeah, my master audio is still really low. No wonder. Oh, it's so slow to move the sliders. I probably need to change that. Is there front speakers? I think there are. There's like a back speaker and two fronts. Audio's not terrible on this thing. Imagine getting canceled after death, yeah. It still smells like new tech, guys. Two-man situation? Yeah. Yeah, two-man is dead. It's still kind of crazy. Kind of tempted, but imagine a guy called UID 294402125 Yeah, actually comes to watch. That'd be crazy. Can you use a Steam Link to cast to your PC? Yeah. I do have a Steam Link, but I think that's really only for, like, TVs. Because you have to have, like, an HDMI port. But there's probably a way to do it. Let me quit out of everything and see if, like, there's some kind of screen casting mode. Right. There's a new software update? You kidding me, man? God dang it. Oh. I accidentally installed an update, guys. It's over. Okay. Myself careful. I think if you get banned, it probably like removes your everything. So I think Steam Link is also an app or program. Okay, interesting. There might be more info about it here. I mean, there's a lot of info here, right? This is so cool though that it just freaking works like this. God, this is so much easier. I'm glad that I set this up, because I'm going to pin this. Because it's kind of awesome. That's what's stopping you, yeah. Yeah, you lose mod. I also don't know what happens with, like, your points and stuff. I have no idea what happens when you get banned. I've never been banned before. Start commands. Thank you for the cheese time. No. No! Yo, hey, UID 29440212256. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? I can't believe you're here. That's insane. Oh no. To punish someone. Uh-oh. It's like a ghost. I'm gonna be haunted until... Yeah. No. Please don't hurt me. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. No, I have to... Gonna sue me? Yeah, I can't afford this counter sue, so... I'm kinda screwed. Oh man. Thank you for the cheese time, guys. I don't even know who made the account. I can click on you. UID 29440212256. Definitely not you, yeah. Totally not. Absolutely not. Alright, well my Steam Deck is updating. I guess we gotta wait. But I wonder why it's not actually doing the text. Because here I say show floating gamepad input. And that's if has focus. Is it because we're still focused and so it's constantly re-showing the floating text input? That could be why. I might have to say, as long as this isn't already visible. Whoa. Steam Deck is on. No! Timed out for 1 million seconds. How long is that? 2 days. It's almost 15 days. Yeah. That's insane. Oh, God. Crazy. Oh, so that's why you pass in the values. Basically, it's just to make sure that the keyboard isn't blocking your text box. So that's interesting. That's kind of useful. In 2 weeks, he'll be back for blood. Oh, God. I'm afraid. Is there a way to tell if the thing is already open or not? Dismiss floating gamepad. Show floating gamepad. Show gamepad. So that's when it's been closed. Text input dismissed. Gamepad. Those are all the text input modes. So it's on mode 0. Dismiss gamepad. Show floating gamepad. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think why it isn't, it's not like typing in the characters that I'm putting in. I don't really know what's up. Okay, our Steam Deck is open again. Man, this thing charges fast. It's already at, like 30%. It's only gonna take 54 minutes to charge. That's not bad, guys. So cool that I can just launch it like this. This is so much better. What am I missing in here? Low-key just DoorDash a Taco Bell. Oh, yeah. Say, hey, K-Mac, what's up? How's it going? Ship 2059-year-old finds an essential function. That's pretty useful. Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally 2059 years old, guys. Whoa. Message from Oshik. You look too good to be real. What do I even say to that? What kind of cool emojis do I have? Okay, there's just like the regular emojis. Oops, I sent a lettuce and cloud emoji. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's like the screen effects. I like this guy. I've always had this guy. Oh man. How to do the Cantina Quesadilla combo. Let's go. Who's this guy? What'd he say? I can write fast because I have a real keyboard, loser. Why are you guys so mean to me? Oh man. Nah, Steam Deck is cool. I do want to actually like freaking use it, you know? That'd be kind of cool. You sent a sticker? Whoa. I think I have that one. I got it from that one, I forget what exactly what it was, but I got this one. Alright, how do I get back into Starground now? It says I'm like in it, but how do I get into it? You know what I mean? It's like I'm locked in. Home. There we go. There we go. It's obviously charged fast, it's basically brand new. Yeah. It must have, it has quick charging and stuff, so I guess I would assume that it does. Can't believe you let it sit in a box untouched. Well, I like used it and opened it up. I just haven't had a good reason to test it yet. Always remember this. Miras ka un elefant paros. I probably pronounced that wrong. New message dropped. Ever heard of a game called Starground? Never heard of it, actually. What is this? You shared an image? Let's go, Nubby Numbers Factory. That looks crazy, man. What the heck? What's going on? It's like a billion numbers. I'm so sorry you guys can't see anything that I'm doing. I just don't know how I would do it. Oh, can I just tap on Starground like that to get in? There we go. It's taking a very long time to open the game. I don't know what happened. My Steam Deck just freeze? What happened? Uh-oh. My Steam Deck isn't moving. Oh, it just like reset. I don't know what happened. Okay. Let's try that again. Well, it's not launching it anymore. I'm not sure what happened. So that's kind of a thing. Cool. I don't know what happened. It's just like, it's tries. Like, it's just sitting there on the loading screen. Right? But nothing's happening. I don't know what I did. Do I need to restart or something? Let's just fully exit out of the game. And let me just, What is this new message? Starground is a really nice game. Build your own factory and experience adventures on other planets alone or with friends. Automate your production facility or embark on adventures filled with danger. Find your own playstyle because whatever you do will advance the story. Let's go. Sounds awesome, guys. We should all totally play Starground. Okay. So I'm just gonna restart the game. Or restart the deck. Let's try that. My fake mustache and glasses are popping 2 pegs, and because I'm... What? Baloney Tony, the trigger is random. My random trigger was when 2 pegs are popped, which means infinite points. What? Are you talking about Nubby's Number Factory? My fake mustache and glasses are popping 2 pegs. Yeah. Because I'm Baloney Tony. Well, that's epic, though. Guys, should I grow a mustache? I was thinking about it. What if I do like the Van Dyke mustache with like the, you know? Should I do it? Okay, we're back in. Let's try this again. Starground dev kit launching. Okay, it launched this time. I don't know what happened before. But yeah, it still doesn't type right though. Like I open up the keyboard like this and I can like type and do stuff, but it doesn't actually like do it in game, so I'm not sure what's up. Right. I mean, you think it's working, but is it because I'm just at the end of it? See, that seems to be working. Oh.
Can I eat oil, or is that only for crafting and selling?
Yeah, sorry. Can I drink oil? You can't drink it yet, but I can make it so you can drink it if you want. I can make it a food item. I can make it so it hurts you. Do a mustache with mutton chops? That'd be crazy. Have a big mutton chop down the side. I think I wouldn't want to make my head wider looking. I'd look like Jay Schlatt. Okay, so it does work. It's just that the cursor starts out at the beginning, and so it wasn't like typing for some reason. So I think what I need to do is just adjust where the cursor first shows up when you focus on it, or like give it a position or something. Well, now it's not showing up. Sure, we can figure this out, though. Oh, I just lost focus of it. Is it because I hit tab? I think it is. Oh, yeah, because hitting tab focuses on the next element. Weird. But now it does work, so it's quite odd. I'm gonna have to research this a bit. I don't have to mess around. I know you guys can't see it, so I do apologize right now, guys. But I need to do a build with all seeing eye pyramid, but it's kind of difficult. The black market kind of sucks right now. Yep. Amen, brother. What happens if I join a game with an empty username? I think it just defaults to player, but I can't actually remember. I was gonna say that drinking oil would turn you black. Maybe not. Yeah, I don't wanna... Maybe not do that. Okay, so yeah, the issue that I'm seeing here is that it's just because when you start modifying a text box, it doesn't have like the line visible, right? So like if I go into, I know you guys can't see, but when I'm editing these text boxes in here, it's just because there's no line. I have to get like the cursor added somehow. So there's probably a way to do that, to force the cursor to become visible. There's probably some kind of function in here that makes the cursor show up. So I'm sure we can figure that out. I think it's just because it's not an edit mode, whatever that means. So I think I can just force it to become in edit mode. Also, thank you for this bean. Always found the Steam Deck keyboard to be a bit finicky. Yeah, that's fair. But I guess I've got to do it for Steam Deck verification, so I don't really have a choice. Actually, the fish is good, but I don't know. I don't like not being able to force trigger items. Jake the Snake got nerfed so much. Yeah. I need to try out Nubbies. I've been meaning to. So how can I force, like, editing mode on this? Because I think that's what we need to do. I think what's happening is that it's just disabling, like, the edit mode. See, like this. Edit. Allows entering edit mode, whether the line edit is focused or not. So do I just want to call edit? Do I just say edit? And I'm just gonna also say keep editing on text submit. In here. So I'm gonna say that's false, but then here it's true. So we're gonna try that out, see if that fixes our issues. So now I can just say, okay, how do I get out of here now? Oh, it's like my Steam Deck went away. Okay, well, I gotta set it up again, I guess. Whoa. Okay, I think I hit the Steam button. Go back to settings. No, it's already enabled. I think I just have to pair it again. It shows all the stuff in here. Pair new host. That should show up in here. I'm gonna have to relaunch this developer tool. I'm writing Nubby-rish, yeah. Oh, that one's initializing. There we go. So now back to title upload. What are these different? Okay. Can I cancel that? There we go. Title upload, upload. Please wait. I'm probably gonna have to close it because it's open right now. So let's do that. So it should be updated now. Let's launch it again. Honestly, Poop Butt is in a weird spot because it's good early game. We're in late game. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean, dude. Okay, so that still hasn't fixed it. Just so you guys know exactly what the issue I'm having right now, because I know it's really hard to tell what I'm actually doing. So essentially we have our Steam Deck keyboard up on the bottom, like this. Here's our Steam Deck keyboard with our buttons, right? Blah, 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 Steam Deck. Then we have our text box up here, which is like customizing our username. So what's happening is that when I'm typing, it's not in edit mode. When you're in edit mode, it has the little line, so you can put in keys, right? But right now we're not in edit mode. So I just need to force it to enable edit mode somehow. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm just gonna full enable that probably. I'm not sure what I need to do here. There's got to be some kind of function that like says, hey, you are editing now, forcibly. So let's just search for edit. To enter edit mode, click on the control with the mouse. Okay. Focus next. Editable, edit is editing, unedit. So you'd think calling edit would do it. Okay, that's a signal for when it switches in and out of edit mode. Oh, always show the caret. Where's that? Caret force displayed. This might be what I want. So let's try that. Re-upload. See if that does anything. Try that again. It's still not there though. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Just to make sure this is actually updating, I'm going to like give it a version thing. -ex1. All right. What else can I do here? I really thought enabling edit forcibly like that would do it. So he allows entering edit mode whether it's focused or not. So you'd think that would work. Oh, it's because I'm not rebuilding the game. I'm stupid. I forgot. I have to export it again. Oh, boy. Okay, that's probably what our issue is. So it probably was working before. I'm just stupid. Alright. Hopefully this will fix it, though. It's just forcing it to enable edit mode when we click on it, so... What's this other message I got in here? You should totally play it. Okay. Well, that makes a whole lot of sense, though. What is going on in chat? German, Romanian, and then more nubby language. Oh man. Alright, I hope this works. And then this works, we can get that implemented on all the different things, and then changing the font size is baby mode. We just say, hey, instead of text being 16 font, we say 20 font, and then we're done. And then, guys, we're gonna export it and have Steam test it again. And hopefully they're all like, this is perfect. We are going to mark it as verified now, you know. I bet Steam totally sounds like that. Alright, let's try this now. Alright, it should have been uploaded. If it has been updated, it'll show -ex1. It does. Epic. So if I go here, start editing, there we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're good. Oh no. Okay, that's kind of a bug. So what happens is when you click R2 to enter the text, it counts as clicking the button again. So it gets stuck in a loop of just constantly opening the keyboard. So I need to make it so when I click that, it stops for a minute. It like waits. Right. So that is kind of funny. I think it's pretty easy though. I think I just say whatever I say. Global dot, it's like a cooldown thing. Cooldown cooldown, something. I used it over in the player for like accessing the research menu and stuff, so I can just use the same thing here. Okay, so let's go to, let's see here. Input.isAction. Right here, this close menu delay thing. And then this is where I set it all. So we can just copy that over. Go back into here, I think. And then just say if Steam Deck and that. Then we do that, and then we also set that to whatever that is. Like that. So that should fix it. All right. Hopefully we're good here then. I wish it didn't take so long to build. I think I can just build Linux. I think I just check off that. And then click OK. Uh-oh. Don't crash. God dang it! Okay, I wasn't happy about that. I'm just gonna export both, whatever. Hope I didn't just lose everything. Zagmo, welcome in. Oh, you thought this was my... Yeah, no. This is just a Steam thing. Yeah, this is for getting the Steam Deck linked up to the program, to our builds in Godot, so... Alright, we're back in. I don't think we lost anything. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, when we export, I'm just gonna say export all. Frick it. It seems more reliable. It doesn't take that long, guys. It's fine. I'm not gonna be testing most stuff on here anyways, you know? Alright. Those new background songs. It's not Stardew, actually. It sounds like it is, but I'm pretty sure it's from Secret of Mana, I think. But that's what I thought. Ace sent it to me and I was like, is this Stardew Valley music? But apparently it's not. So. Oh god. I have to quit. Okay. I'm just gonna re-upload. Make sure it's fully uploaded. Alright, let's try that out. Is it copyright free? It's not technically copyright free, but since it's a game track, it doesn't get included in the content ID system. So it's not like you can put it in your own game or something. It is copyrighted, but you know. Okay, so that seems fine. Now if I hit enter, okay, it's still doing it. So that's kind of annoying. How can I prevent that from happening? I mean, I thought I fixed it. Because I'm saying here, if Steam Deck and the menu delay is less than 0. Oh. I think I have to say this. Close menu delay is that. And I might just add a couple more frames to that or something. We'll see. is the Chrono Trigger beginning fair music. It might be Chrono Trigger. That's probably what it is. That sounds about right. Yeah, it is. So that's where it's from. I would like to go through a lot of these tracks and add in like the actual name of the game and stuff where it comes from. So, but yeah, you got it. I've never played this game, but yeah, isn't it? It's such a. It sounds just like Stardew Valley. It's crazy. I'm like, that's what I thought when I heard it. I'm like, this is Stardew Valley, but no, it's not. I'm just gonna put a 2 there for every time we test this. I'm gonna start incrementing. Okay, let's try this again. Export all, release. Let me exit out of the game. Could you do like a get tree.quit? Well, that would just close out of the program, right? Sure, there's a better way to test and debug than recompiling onto the Steam Deck each time. Yeah. What's just crash again? What's going on? There's probably a better way to do it with. I mean, I know there's like there's some other settings in here for things like auto upload and stuff. There's probably ways to do it faster, but you know, I just don't know realistically if it's worth it for me to spend the time to set that up. I'm probably not going to be doing that much testing on Steam Deck. So yeah. I just want to get some basic things working and then we're going to be moving on to other things. So let's try this again. I guess it just died. Did it even finish the build? I don't know. But let's export it again just to make sure. Oh yeah, heading out Cosmos, sounds good. See you later. Thanks for popping in. All right. Okay, compiled. Let's upload again. Okay, let's launch. Shows that it's been updated, and let's see if this has fixed the issue. Okay, so it looks like it's just... You gotta... I just need to add way more cooldown. I think it is working, but I'm just gonna add like 60 frames or something. Just so that it like... It's way longer. Since Steam Deck has 90 refresh rate, let's just do 90. Now I could just set this up with a timer, and that probably would be better, but oh well, you know. Okay, so let's try that, and hopefully that'll fix the issue. It should be okay on the other ones, because if we get this working, then it should be fine for everything else. Okay, so that's been saved. Let us export. And try this again. Quit out. It doesn't take that long to build the game, so it's not a huge deal. But it would be nice though if we could speed it up. I think what would help speeding it up is just kind of deleting some files that I don't use anymore. So maybe I'll do that. Re-upload and try this out again. Should show 1.3. Yes, it does. All right, so if I go up to customize and I edit this, alrighty. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Now, one thing I need to change, though, is I think it needs to run this not when I do that, but like here. Just whenever I click it. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Because I need to... When I click it again to close it, that's where I need this delay thing to happen. Right? Okay, so let's think here. Because the problem is that when it's been open for a while, it already has finished the timer. So if I first open it, sets the delay. I need to do it when it's open. So I just need to figure out how I can do that. There's probably like if steam.gamepad. Like, how do I know if the gamepad is, if the menu is open, right? I guess I can just have a variable in here, right? Like gamepad open is false. Or whatever. Text input open is false. Then in here, I say text input open is true. Right. And then let's just connect it to this, so we can say right here, Steam dot floating gamepad text input dismissed dot connect to a function, which will enable or set that, right? And then on this, I'm gonna have to set the mode, which is like one shot something, connect one shot like that. Why do it in process instead of input? Just because I'm checking other things, like if it has focus, and then, I mean, I guess I can check in, but it says you're not supposed to use these functions in input. I think it mentions it in here. Oh, use input event dot is action pressed. Okay, so yeah, I could move it in there. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I'll do that later, but it's good to know that I can do that. Okay, so when we open it, it's gonna say this stuff, text input open. And then when we close it, we're gonna say text input open is false. Well, then we don't even need to have that, because it'll just go whenever this happens, right? So just forget all that then, I think. Because I'm pretty sure when you connect a signal, that's probably going to happen first, before the process event runs, but we'll see. I don't really know. I'm just messing around, I can use in process. I mean, yeah. No, it's a pretty minor impact. I mean, this is just one process event, but, you know. It's good to know, though, that I can put it into the input event if I want. I didn't really know that I could do that, if I'm being honest, so. Thank you for the cheese time, Ace. And the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. And the speed. Thank you very much. Okay, so as soon as this gets dismissed, when we click R2, it should add the delay, and hopefully we're all good. So let's test this out again. Set that to 14. Save it. I also wonder if we close a bunch of things here, if that would help speed it up. Probably not very much, but at least a little bit. export release mode. Input function is pretty useful for some stuff. Yeah, I'll definitely keep it in mind. I'll try and do that for future input stuff like this. To be honest, I just didn't know that I could do that. Because I remember seeing like, you can't use input, but I guess you just have to use input event dot is action pressed and stuff. So it's not that different. I just didn't know. All right, that's done. Upload and open. It's nice how quick it uploads. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's working. All right, so that fixes our issue. Now, the only other thing is that the cursor tends to start at the beginning of the text box, right? Which is obviously kind of a problem. Because then it's like you're typing at the beginning when you first click on it. So I do want to fix that. I think I can do that. I think I just need to say, probably when I load in the text, I think that's what's happening is on ready right here. I think I just have to set the new index of our cursor position to be the same distance as our name. So I think that's what we have to do. So let's go back into main menu. Or it's the customization menu. Whoopsies. Use the even that comes, or you even use, yeah, as a parameter for the function. So it was function input event if, oh, event, yeah, if event dot is action released. Okay. I didn't know I could do that. Yeah. No, it's all good. I know you mean that, yeah. No, that's cool. I didn't know you could actually just run that straight on the event. I guess it works that way. So like if I say, you know, function, oops, not initiate, input, then I can just say if event.is action. Oh, that's sick. So I can just check if it's that event. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So I'll definitely do that. The only thing that's not going to work for, though, is when I'm checking for holding down a button. Right? Because that one I would have to check, you know, in the process event, continuously checking for me holding. But that's not that bad. Okay, so how do we change the index of the cursor of the caret? I think we can do that. I think we just say caret, is it caret column? Okay, caret's column position. So I think we can just say caret column is equal to new text dot length, and new text will be a string. So 0 will be at the beginning. I think that makes sense. So hopefully that fixes it. So let's try that again. Okay. It's pretty useful because event comes with a bunch of stuff like controller events. Okay. Yeah, with the device ID and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, the only way I see of doing continuous is with a Boolean and 2 ifs with 1 action press. Yeah, just checking for when the... I mean, it's possible. You could, yeah, record a bool, then check when you first press it, and then when you release it, it unpresses the bool. I mean, it's definitely possible, but yeah, sometimes I think it's nice just to use the process, though. I don't think the process event is necessarily evil. It's just don't use it for important things. Wait, I just exported. Gotta upload. Yeah, I haven't really found the process event to be that slow. It's only slow when you have like a billion process events, you know? But it is good practice to try and use those things as much as you can anyways. All right, so let me try. I didn't actually have a name set, so let me quit out. Now I have a username saved to the data. Let me load back in. So if I go to customize and then I click on that. Okay, it didn't actually change the column of the cursor. So I'm not sure why. Oh, that's on text change. I'm stupid, guys. There we go. Let's try that again. Now I gotta export again. It would be nice to get this working, though. I think it would be really cool to have it verified for Steam Deck, you know? So, I'm definitely gonna try and get this behaving properly. It's hard to crush Gatorade bottles, guys. Remember those priorities: make it work, make it readable, and then make it run fast. Exactly. Speed isn't that important unless it actually is, you know what I mean? Because then that just becomes part of making it work if that's like your constraint, right? All right, let's upload again. Yeah, let's try this out. So if I go to customize and I edit my name, let's go. All right, so I fixed that. I think we're good. So now the cursor will default to the end. Cool. So now I've just got to move this logic over to everything else. Which is going to be annoying for sure, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. They said the save load menu didn't have it. Unless that's just the only one that they actually checked, which is definitely possible. Nope, it just doesn't have it. So that's definitely a problem. So let's add a script to this one. So we're not going to do any of that business. And I'm just going to say on text changed here. Or I need to do like on text set or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So that stuff should all be good. Caret column. Because if I click on something to set the text, that's going to have to go to the edge. But I don't want to do it if it's focused. I'm just going to say if has focus, right? So it doesn't do it if it has focus. Like that. And on text change. I don't need to set the text. So that should be it in there. I think we're good to go. So I feel like a rookie with programming, so my mind goes straight to state variables every time. Yeah, that's fair. No, it's easy to do that starting out, right? Just like, I think you start to like, just as you learn these functions and stuff, it's like you don't tend to use, you try to minimize this as much as possible, right? Like instead of having to have a one down here, I can just set up a little signal to do it right here, you know? Because you also get used to like, okay, I know that this signals happen on the frame of the press before the process event, so this works, right? Yeah, it's just all, you know, trial and error. You gotta learn things. Once you get it after, like, it's no problem, it's dope, yeah. Yeah, I learn pattern, structure with time and experience, try to learn from how others do stuff and try to apply what makes sense for you. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, because, like, I've, you know, you don't see all the times where I've failed horrifically, right? There's been so many. Hundreds. of times that I've done stupid code and I've had to go back and fix it. So I'm definitely not like just a better programmer. It's just that I've learned from the mistakes I've already made, you know what I mean? So fast focus. I think we're all good here. So that should fix the save box one now. Because yeah, I guess I just completely forgot to make that one work. There's probably also others in here that I need to do that on. There's a lot of text boxes. I know one I'm going to have to do that with is the... if we go into... I'm kind of wondering if I should just, like, make a class for line edits that uses this stuff, right? Because it seems like I'm doing this all the time. So I'm freaking burning up. Alexa, fan on. Alexa, fan on. He never listens to me. I don't know what's up. I'm actually 2,057 years old. Yeah. Totally. Yeah, I think I might just make this a generic class and have this work better, right? Because I'm getting tired of it. So this makes sense if you're not focused on in the text change and set it to the new length. If it has focus, if you click on it in the menu stuff, then that should be fine. Lower that a little bit. It's going to be the same in only one node, yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to be using this everywhere, right? So I think it's a good idea to... I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to rename this script, right? Instead of save box, let's rename that to keyboard line edit. So now I save this as class name, keyboard, line, edit, right? And that should be it. All right, so now on all these others, I can fix it. Box text changed. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay, so let's go back to, there's a whole bunch of these, back in character customization. Let's now extend keyboard line edit. And keyboard line edit doesn't exist. Oh, right, yeah, I do actually have to change the type. Always forget about that. All right. I think it changed it. No, I think we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy all this code. This is gonna be username line edit. So we are gonna set the text, and that should automatically do the on text changed, right? I think. So then on this, I'm going to call super new text and then set the global username to our new text. And that should all be fine there. And now I don't even need the process event anymore because it's the exact same. All right. Yeah, this is going to be a better way to do it since I'm doing the same thing over and over. All right, where else are there line edits? I think inside of our world creation menu there is. If we go in here, this has this line edit right here for the seed. It's not really a super important line edit, but obviously the game's got to work, so. So let's create a new script for that. It looks like it doesn't even do any of its own code, does it? It doesn't. So we don't even have to really do anything here. I'm just going to change the type into a keyboard line edit. And then we're done. Did it work? Still says it's a regular line edit. I'm just going to give it the script just to make sure. Okay, there we go. So that should be fine. Yeah, it's nice having that parent class like that because it just works. All right, what else? What other line edits? We have all the, like, ones in the chests and stuff, right? If we go into... That's just the standard inventory component UI. Or inventory display UI. Right here. So this has a line edit, and this has got a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. So we're going to copy all that, and then I'm going to say extends keyboard line edit. So those are fine. On text submitted, that's fine. Force submit, that's fine. And then process. So we're just going to delete process, and that's it there. And you know what? I should just make this in the ready event, I think. I'm going to say... Right. The text changed dot connect on text changed with new text. I'm just going to make sure that happens. Can I just do that? Yeah. Hey, Zen, what's up? Like a cut, thank you very much, yeah. I decided to do it. I got a buzz cut. Well, I didn't really want to do it, it's just that my brother came up to me and was like, buzz cut, 1 p.m., so we formed a buzz cut pack. So I had to do it. It'll grow back one day, don't worry. Now you guys get to watch it grow out, you know? We'll see how long it takes for me to get back to my old state. Okay, so text change. So I was just gonna make sure that this signal always gets connected on ones that don't by default have the signal connected, because that would be kind of a problem. On text submitted. Where does this connect to? Okay, it connects to there, so we're fine there. Okay, so that was in the inventory display. We're good there now. So we just got to go back through all these. This line edit doesn't even need on... Oh, well, it does here, because it sets the seed and stuff, so that's fine. Keep that one. What else? Big Games, Buzz Boy Games, yeah. Buzz cut the whole Big Boy Games team. Ace basically has a buzz cut right now. It's a little longer, but... I don't think Max is going to do a buzz cut, or Dylan, unfortunately. I think I'm alone in my buzz cut. Now I'm also gonna have to say... Oh, this just straight up uses the line edit? Right, because... I'm gonna change type to keyboard line edit. Okay, so that one's fine. And where does this method happen? Yeah, that's fine. Keep that. Okay, where else do we have them? I think we did it in the world creation menu. That one's good. We did it in the save load menu. That one's good. We need to make a list of all the ones that we've modified just to make sure they all still work. Then on text changed. We don't need to connect this one because it's just gonna do it now. And then let's also call super on ready. Okay, so I'm gonna write down all these locations that we need to check. So we gotta check character username. We gotta check world seed. We gotta check save load menu. We gotta check like chest label right? And I think that's most of them. There's also chat, which obviously we have to do. What's up, Mars? What happened to my head? Yeah, I got a buzz cut. I made a pact with my brother for buzz cut, and so it's done. Now it's a little short. And then the player chat, I think, is one of the only other ones in the game. But if you guys can think of any, please let me know. So let's go over to... it's not tutorial. It's chat in here somewhere. Chat box, right? So in here we have the line edit. And this has a bunch of frickin' things. Looks like you're headed to boot camp, yeah. Real. So this has a lot going on in here, so this one's gonna be a little funky. But we can do it. So first off, we gotta call super. That's fine. Text submitted is fine for submit. Process, we also have to call super. Delta. But now we don't have to do any of the, like... has keyboard whatever stuff. Oh, so did it just not work on the frickin' chat before? I don't know, might not have. Because on text submitted, force submit. So we got an ad starting up in 1 minute, my apologies. Process. So if controller is not active, yeah. Interesting. On focus entered. On text changed, we need to call super new text. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else in here. So let's go test all this stuff now. It's going to be a lot. I'm just going to check it first with keyboard and make sure that's fine, because there might be an issue with the keyboard right now. I think I have to make sure it only does that caret thing when you're actually on controller versus keyboard. So, because like if we go in here, I don't want it to right, start setting my thing back. But I guess when you click on it, it does seem to focus it, so I think we're probably okay. Let's go check it in game. Oh, see, it's not happy. Oh, it probably lost its reference. Just placeholder text. Don't know why. Oh, because it's not a line edit anymore. Now it's a keyboard line edit. Duh. I gotta look out for cases like that. I don't think that really happens anywhere else, but you never know. It could also happen in the save load menu and stuff, so we will have to go check on those. So let's go see if I had a reference in here. I did. So this is gonna have to, we gotta re-reference all these. Save box, re-reference that. Save it. Let's go into the world creation menu. I don't think that one had one in here. We're good. Okay, let's try this again. Did it just crash? No, it just minimized for some reason. Sometimes I've noticed that happens where like it goes to the background for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, let's check all this stuff. So character customization, we are good to go. I don't see any issues there on keyboard or whatnot. Yeah, so I think it's fine because when you click on it with your mouse, it does focus on the node, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now let's go into creating a new world and seed and stuff. Looks like there's no issues there, right? Cool. So that should be fine. Now let's actually go in game. Looks like we got thrown an error. Text change is already connected on send message box. Is that inside of the chat box? Yeah, so we don't need that anymore. All right, let's see. If I click here to chat, everything seems... It doesn't show my... Oh, I just don't have a name. That's funny that you can be nameless. I might have to, I don't know, I guess it's not really a problem. You just have no name. Alright. So, I mean, that seems fine. And then we got the chest one, right? You can modify, now it shows the label. And it should work for all this stuff, like loading should work, because I think that's the same as the save load. It's the same box. I don't think there's anything in here that we need to type, so we're good there. Can you guys think of any other line edit in the game? I can search and just see what we have. Oh yeah, there's one in the space elevator, so we're gonna have to do that. But we got the inventory display one. Also, just to make sure on that one, I might have screwed it up, but we still have the reference. Yeah, we're good. So inventory display, chat box, the keyboard stuff, we don't have to worry about that. This line edit, wherever that is, displays. This looks like set new name. Can't interact. Where is this one? It's just called lineedit.gd. I think I can say view owners. Oh, it's the inventory display one, right? Okay, the only other one in the game I think is the elevator one, so we're gonna fix that. And I think that's it. I also did to check the box in the speaker because that is also a it's not a line edit, it's a rectangle edit or whatever it is, so it's gonna be a little different. I think I'm gonna have to recode it. But I think that's pretty much all the nodes. So I think we should be good. And let's just really quickly, just to make sure, export again and check it on the Steam Deck one last time. Yeah, text edit, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay. So let's get that going. Starground. Yeah. Okay, upload. And I just want to make sure it's like, you know, behaving. It should be okay, but let's check it out. So I'm in the Steam Deck. If I go over here to edit, that one didn't start. High Potential, thank you for the follow. I don't know why that one didn't work. I'll have to look into this. Wrong project. Oh, the other one's gone. Awesome. Right? Love when that happens. Maybe the boss should check. We're getting there. Anyways, that one's okay. So if I create a new world, that one should also be working with the seed. Let me make sure. Yes. So we're good there. And then if I go ahead and load into a pre-existing game, let's try that out. So I should be able to modify the save and load one. Yep, that one works pretty well. Okay. And same with like saving. If I call this one Y, I should be able to hit save over here. Yep. And then let me test the chest label. That one works. Epic. All right, it's working. So I'm really close. I just gotta mess around with a few things. Apparently the this on the ready event, it's not quite working how I expected to. Because this should be setting the carrot column, but it's not. So, I mean, it's not really a big deal. I'll just say, you know, also do that here. Just set the carrot column on ready also. And I think that should be fine. I'm going to check for all the cases where I do extend this, though. Thank you for the speed. So, I'm just going to check extends, keyboard, line, edit. Make sure I'm calling super in the ready event for all of those. Okay, that's the actual one, right? I don't think this one exists anymore. I gotta fix that. Username.gd. I don't think anyone uses username.gd anymore. I can view owners. Yeah, no one owns it anymore, so I'm just gonna delete it. Goodbye, username.gd. All right, I think we're good. I think it's working now. It's doing all the keyboard stuff, so hopefully we can get this re-reviewed by Steam and then have verified Steam Deck support. I mean, you can see it shows the Steam keyboard when I'm typing in for the chest. Then the only other thing that I have to do for Steam Deck verification is just make the text bigger for the tutorial and the chat box. And then we're freaking good to go. The chat box is still showing me the stupid one. It's probably because I'm doing a different way of actually opening it. That's, I think, what's happening here. I think in player, I am checking for the chat. In here somewhere. Yeah, right here. This is for start typing a message. So I will make a note here to do. Make Steam Deck open Steam. I think that's pretty much it. They just need the text to be bigger on the tutorial, text legibility. They say specifically in-game button glyphs in the tutorial and for chat. So I'm just going to increase the font scale of those two if you're on Steam Deck. And then the only other one that was a fail or whatever was like making it playable was this one, which was the on-screen keyboard. There was this other one in here. External controller test failed due to the title ignoring Steam Deck controls when an external controller is used. So it's not really a huge deal. I can test that. I have my controller, so I'm just gonna plug in a controller to my Steam Deck and see what happens with that. But I think I can just like reset the index of the controller or something back. It doesn't necessarily say that it stops it from being verified, but it does say it failed. So I'm gonna take a look at that tonight and get that working. But hopefully I'm gonna put this up tonight, guys. So be on the lookout.
Big boy haircut fresh.
Hey Robbie, what's up? Thank you. Yeah, I just did it yesterday. It's pretty easy to give yourself a buzz cut. You just take the razor. But that should be it. So be on the lookout. The new dungeon isn't really finished yet, but you know, it's just gonna be for testing and trying things out. So now unfortunately I do have to end stream because I started so late. So I do apologize. Awesome, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry, Robbie. I apologize. Okay, I can hear now. I apologize. Oh, no. Oh, I've been talking the whole time? I'm sorry. Or wait, maybe I haven't been. I don't know. Yeah, I hate to end it off so early, but I was stupid and I started my stream really.
Big boy always leaving when I'm here.
I'm sorry, Robbie. I do apologize. But it's okay. We'll be live on Friday. I may have to go repair a washer and dryer this weekend, so I don't know what the situation's going to be with that and streaming. So I am going to let you guys know I may have to cancel a stream this weekend for that, but I'll let you know on Discord. So hey, VD, thank you for the follow. We're just gonna pick somebody to raid here. Dobbs is doing stuff. What is Finn doing? What is Finn doing right now? 3D modeling. We can go raid Finn. Well, thank you everybody for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Be on the lookout for the experimental build. It's going to be up with the new dungeon enemies. This build is going to be mainly just for testing Steam Deck support stuff, for getting it retested, but you know, it's also for you guys to just try it out. So let me know when that comes up, if you guys run into any issues and stuff. But hopefully there shouldn't really be any. We'll see. I'm going to get this raid started on Finn. Get that going. But yeah, thank you gamers, I appreciate it. Feel free to buy Starground on Steam. Join the Discord if you want. And yeah, this update will be fully ready to go on May 16th, but we're going to be doing a lot of playtesting before then, so later skater, dude. Thank you. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you so much for the raid earlier by Ezra and everything. It's pretty epic, but thank you gamers. I'll catch you on Friday probably, but I'll let you know guys on Discord what's going on with the weekend to see, because I think I have to cancel a stream. So yeah, okay, bye bye.